name's Luke Brassfield, aka Luke Brasshammer Brassfield. And I guess the first question I've got to answer is, why am I boxing again? I think the main reason I'm boxing is to raise awareness for mental health. It's affected me very bad. I think it started while I was in the army, with the death of my sister, the death of my brother-in-law, and I think when I left the army, that's when things started to really go downhill. I was rejected from the Australian Army due to my mental health, and I was refused my boxing licence by the British Boxing Board. So I was out of the army, couldn't get in any other armies, and I couldn't box again. So before last weekend in Italy, it was 9 years before my last professional bout. But the reason why I wanted to fight again was I've seen too many people suffering, very, very, very close to home. Suicides from the army boxing team, which I was a part of, suicides in my own regiment from past members, suicides in my hometown. I've hit rock bottom. I attempted a few times to take my own life. I didn't want to wake up anymore, and I've got out of that now. I've dug myself out of the trenches, and I'm boxing. Boxing saved me from all that, and I work hard every day to live for my daughter. I've got a 6-year-old daughter, and I work hard every day to try and get out of that hole that I was in. And the reason why I'm boxing is I want to get on bigger platforms to spread the word on mental health positivity, mental health awareness, suicide prevention, because I know what it was like to not want to live and not want to be here 2 years ago, and then now I'm loving life again, and I want people to be able to do the same, whatever they love. They don't have to get inside a boxing ring, they don't have to get inside a bare knuckle ring like I do, they don't have to do this every day. I've just come out of the gym now, they don't have to do that every day, but just find something you love, whether it's road trips, walking, just spending more time with your kids, whatever. There's more to life. Don't think it's the end, that when you hit rock bottom, that's it. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and that's what I want to show people. I don't ever give up. So I think the biggest positives that's come out of all this, me fighting again in bare knuckle and boxing and getting my fitness back to scratch and working hard, is the amount of daily messages I get from people that I've inspired to get back in the gym again. I've inspired them to stop drinking. I've inspired them to fight again, just to live longer, live better. Sorry. People that are struggling and reaching out to me, what can I do? How can I do this? How can I lose weight? How can I gain weight? People are reaching out to me daily, and that's the biggest buzz I get from this. So much so that I've gave up my career that only just started last year in the private security industry. I was earning good money last year, and I've gave that all up, and now I'm not earning much money. But what's more important to me is hopefully I'm inspiring people and maybe even saving lives, even if it's one or two. But I think it's more. I think it's going strong, and that's one of the main drives for me to keep working hard and get onto these bigger platforms. Work towards BKFC, which is a big organisation in the bare knuckle. It's why I've turned professional in boxing again. I hope to get bigger fights, although I know I'm a bit old for boxing, but I'm trying to get the bigger fights. I've been over to Italy. I'll be going over to Italy again. I mean, just yesterday the phone rang for a fight in Italy, a fight in America, even a slap contest in Dubai I was trying to get on yesterday. And it just propels you onto that platform, and it means I can spread the word even more and help more people, which it inspires me, it drives me. It's what I want to do. Positives for me personally, I've got in the best shape of my life at 37. I believe I'm better shape now than when I first turned pro at 25. And that's something in itself. You think you've peaked at a certain age. Well, you're not peaked. I think you just give up slowly. But the way I'm working now, I feel young. I feel in my mid-20s again. Just the buzz of being back in the boxing gym, being surrounded by good people. They say if you hang around with 4 drug addicts, you become the 5th one. Well, I hang around with 4 professional boxers at the minute. I train with them 4 times a week. I go to the spa with them. I relax with them. and now I'm the professional fighter again. So it goes to show, like, pick your circles, choose where you want to be in life. Don't just settle for average, or even worse, like settle for something that's not good. Like, aim high. Like, you can all do it. Another big positive for me is my relationship with my daughter. I don't live with my daughter anymore, she lives with her mum, but when we did live together, through no fault of my daughter, for other reasons, that I was at my lowest. I was suicidal, and I ended up in prison for 3 months, and that's when I hit my lowest. But it was the moment I went in that something clicked, and I started working. Then I said, I'm gonna get myself better. I'm gonna start the gym. I'm gonna read books on the career I want to get into. I'm gonna better myself, and I did. I hit the gym. I knew that one day I'd get to see my daughter again, and when she sees me now, she sees a happy, positive, driven person that's happy. She says to me, I wish you and Mummy still lived together, but I don't think I'd still be here if that was the case, to be honest. So, biggest positive for me is that, although I don't get to see my daughter too much, on weekend, every other weekend and sometimes in the week, she sees me as a different person and someone she can look up to, and hopefully she's proud of me and doing the fighting again. She says she is. Even though I lost my last fight, I hope she can see that I'm working hard and that I'm enjoying life and enjoying my time with her now. So yeah, that's the biggest positive for me out of this, I think. The things I'm working towards in the future is the mental health side of things. I've been made an ambassador for mental health with Bendigo Fight Club. That's who I had my debut bare knuckle fight with. So I'm going to be working with them, raising mental health positivity and awareness. Also, Combat Stress have contacted me and want me to be a part of them to help veterans and hopefully serving military members too. And also a friend has contacted me about Erewash mental health. So I'm going to be helping fighters, I'm going to be helping soldiers, I'm going to be helping civilians, male or female, it doesn't matter. Reach out to me, I want everyone to reach out to me. That's what I'm driving here, positivity towards mental health. Like, no one should struggle alone, like I did at the time. Reach out and talk to people. Fighting, get on the bigger platforms. I'm obviously aiming for something big in bare knuckle. I've only had one so far. Make sure you watch it, One Punch Knockout. Bare knuckle is where I can see myself progressing, so I will be setting up a bare knuckle before the end of the year, hopefully a couple, and hopefully a big one is what I'm aiming for. Hopefully a televised event with a big industry. Boxing wise, I'm going to carry on professional boxing. It's helping me learn. I know my record isn't the best. I lost my last fight last week, but we're aiming towards other things. I want to fight all over the world now, professional boxing, and who knows what else, whether it's slap contests, sumo wrestling. I'll have to put a bit more weight on for that. Yeah, you name it, I'm going to give it a go. I just want to get on them big platforms to spread my voice further. Other things I'm working towards as well, I've got a friend who has been seen in my videos before. He wants to launch a mental health podcast. He's asked me to be a co-presenter on that. So I've never done a podcast before, but he seems to think I'll fit the part for it. So let's give it a go, What can go wrong? I'm going to do more of these documentaries. I want to just get the word out there through documentaries of life in the day, so people can see the good parts and the bad parts, because it's not all good at the minute. I have bad days, like we all have bad days, and I'm very honest and open about them. So future fights, whether it's boxing, bare knuckle, slapping, sumo, whatever you want to see, I want to stream them live on YouTube. To do that, I need 50 subscribers before I can do live videos. It's going to be better than Instagram. There's going to be no comments on the side. You can watch it in full screen. So subscribe to Luke Brasshammer Brassfield, my YouTube channel. I've currently got 1 or 2 subscribers, I think. That's just 1 or 2, not 1 or 2,000. It's like 1 or 2. I think you might be one, Ollie. I'm not sure. Yeah, so if you want to watch me, subscribe to YouTube. If you like seeing me fighting, you can enjoy me fighting on there. If you don't like me, you can see me get beat up sometimes. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you all soon. Stay safe, and don't do anything silly.